Yo, what's happening, boys? This is Rocket Fields. So I wanted to make this Pro Tune template transformation build review. So one of my buddies was playing on one of these Pro Tune templates, and he wanted me to kind of modify it so he could be on, a guard that's playable without having to make use like of cap breakers. Like if you don't have cap breakers, like these Pro Tune builds are not it. Like you're far better off just finding somebody that's skilled in the builder and having them, build you a new model machine that's actually built in the right spots that you can compete at a high level on both ends of the court. So as you look at this template, your minimum weight. So the only reason you'd want to be this low is, as you can see, the lower your weight is, the higher your speed can go. The problem is 6'5" is a terrible height for a shooting guard because one, you're locked out of all the good animations. The Darius Garland animations, you're too tall for all of them. And also, you don't have any defense on this build with how the 2K build community made it. Like, look at this thing. You got 99-3, but you can't dunk the ball. You can't play defense. Your physicals are very strange. Like, I don't know why you would have 80 and 82. Um, this thing is honestly looks like a build that was made by like, an 8-year-old. Like, it's really just thrown together. Like, it's 2K did not, Mike Wang did put absolutely no effort into half of these templates. Just like last year in those, you know, when I complain about the D Wade templates and the Westbrook templates that they would make, how a D Wade template and a Westbrook template has no defense. It's like 2K has no idea how to make, you know, they just don't know how to make builds. Leave that to the players. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and show you the modifications. So we're going to drop an inch. We're going to increase the wingspan to 6'10". This is for comp purposes on defense. You want that 68 block. So as you can see, just by coming off that 99.3, you save 10 attribute points. Now, I still want a 93 pointer because satellite, you need to have 90 for satellite. So deep bomber is an important thing. This is one of the staple takeovers for this position. The takeover I run almost all the time. But in order to make this build better, we're not gonna run a 99 3-point shooting build on this. He's not a tempo shooter anyways, and you don't need it. So 85 midi for the pure green window. This is a good range to operate in for sure, especially with all the extra stuff we're gonna get. So we're just gonna come down to the physicals. You're coming off 5 agility points, but you are gonna gain a lot of speed. So you have an 88 speed. You're picking up, you know, some ability to get down the court and transition quickly. Your strength is now maxed, so you went from having no strong handle to gold strong handle. So you're going to be able to push through players without, the people that don't have a movable enforcer on defense, and blocks that have high strength. You're going to have a better chance to mitigate that. Your vertical is now up, 25 points, 28 points to a 78. And with that vertical comes high dunk. So 90 drive dunk totally transforms the way this build's going to play. Um, you're coming off a little bit of layup. This is tied to that. So this 90 drive dunk, you're going to get, 2 or 3 levels of contact dunks. And when an attribute hits 90, you just get better animations by the game. It's been like this, for a lot of years on 2K. It's just a strong rating to have. So now you've got 90 dunk on a 93-point build. Now we're going to come to the playmaking plus 11. So we're picking up lightning launch. And more importantly, we get 85 for Darius Garland dribble style. Now we're 6'4", so we qualify for it. That's the maximum that we can get. So now we're going to go 89 ball handle. 85 is for takeovers. 86 for this badge. 89 is going to give you all the De'Aaron Fox animations. Now, Allen, I know, likes to dribble a little bit more than I do, so I wanted to make sure that he had these extra De'Aaron Fox animations. They got killer crossovers. You know, he's going to be able to penetrate and kick really well and get to the rim. It's going to really augment that 90 dunk. Also, 80 pass accuracy. This is just a level that you're going to have really good pass speed. So, high-level passers, you're going to be really satisfied with that. Defense. 85 perimeter. It's a meta level. You're picking up, silver on ball menace, silver challenger, goal off ball pest. People that know how to play defense and on a good team, you can be a part of a good defensive rotation. 85 perimeter. Um, your block is also maxed out to help your perimeter contest quality. I've talked about that before on some of my builds. And you have a chance to get some chase down blocks. Free throw ended up at 72. The standing dunk ended up at 45 for packages. And I wanted to make sure I had enough attributes for finally the steal. So 96 steal is the final thing on the build. That's where everything else is at these minimums. Um, that's the only way I could get 96 steel and keep everything else on this build. So now, uh, compared to what we started with on this 2K tune template, whatever it's called, Pro Tune, you're an infinitely better player now. You have literally 100 times more defense, and you can dunk infinitely better because you couldn't dunk at all before. So now you got contact dunks. You're an impact player on offense and defense from a shooting standpoint, slashing standpoint, playmaking standpoint. His physicals are now high quality. There's nothing else to put this in. But, we're going to have to look at a few takeovers really quick. But, this is a Donovan Mitchell type build. It's a lot like my uh, type of builds that I make. So we're going to look at some takeovers now. Um, so, really quickly, just above the rim takeover. I'm going to talk about just a few. This above the rim takeover gives him plus 15 driving dunk and poster machine. So this will push him. Um, he'd have a 99 drive dunk with that. There's probably a better one. Yeah, one of these boosts your dunk. Let me sort it by qualified. Yes, slice. This is probably the one you're going to want because with this you're going to have your dunk's almost going to be 99, 97 dunk speed and agility. That agility is going to increase your defense as well. Talked about satellite already. Um, Mirror is another takeover. You only need 84 perimeter to run it. So now with this, a build that had no defense a minute ago, you put this takeover on, you get a pseudo 99 perimeter defense. You get the strength of the attribute. You're not going to get the badge multiplier. But to have a pseudo 99 perimeter on a build that literally just was a useless cone on defense with 96 steel is pretty nuts. And then you've got, things like gifted hands. You got things like swiper. Um, swiper is a really nice one to run. But if you want my opinion, let me see if I can find it. 3-point architect is probably the one I would have him use. Assuming I'm sure he can manage to get one cap breaker. Just get level 40 one season. When you hit level 40, you'll have this 85 midi. I'm just doing this to show you what you get. You'll get gold shifty shooter when he gets that one cap breaker. Then when he does that, he can run this 3-point architect. So he'll have a 91-3 plus 8 3-pointers. So you'll have a pseudo 99 3-pointer. So he's going to have crazy shooting and the ball handle plus 8. So he's going to have 97 ball handle, and blur helps you get to the rim to make use of that high contact dunk rating. So if he can just get one attribute here, around this takeover, he'll have his 99 3-pointer back with takeover, of course. And don't forget about mirror for that 99 perimeter. So now you've got some options on how to push some attributes to 99. Same thing with midi maestro. This can give you a 99 midi if you like to take those midi fades. So now you've got some options to make this build, comp. Thanks for checking it out, boys. See you later.